And good evening, Happy New Year. I'm Jeff Lyons. This is the 14 First Alert Weather Show at 9, very first edition here, 9 o'clock edition for the year 2026. So I hope you had a celebratory New Year's Eve and you're ready to face some pretty decent weather here going into 2026. I'll be looking at your comments here on Facebook in just a few minutes. What we're tracking, at least as of right now, is just clearing skies giving way to clouds overnight. We will be mostly cloudy by the morning. A few showers are possible Friday afternoon and evening, but most of that rain should occur over western Kentucky or to our south. We're not looking for widespread rainfall for anybody, and not very much for those who get it. Generally less than 1/10 of an inch at any one spot in western Kentucky. Next week, temperatures warm into the 50s and 60s. Hour by hour forecast brings the clouds down there from the north. And you don't see much rain showing up on this map yet, but down here across Tennessee and Kentucky, if you look, that's the trend has been for these showers to move a little farther down. So I think we're going to get shut out completely on rainfall. We're a little dry too for the month of December. We were about 2 inches behind the normal rainfall. And then our hour by hour through Saturday night and Sunday remains rather dry and cloudy, or at least partly cloudy. Next week, then, temperatures are going to bounce back up into the lower 50s on Monday, upper 50s Tuesday, maybe even a 60 in there by Wednesday, Thursday, and that will likely come with some showers, maybe even some thunder too, just to kick off the year right. We have the cloud cover that was there earlier today pretty much evaporating, but additional clouds should spill in. We're right at 32 degrees at the moment. And temps should drop back into the upper 20s. This morning we got down to 25. I think tonight maybe, not quite as cold as that because of the cloud cover that we're anticipating. And then up to 47 for the high tomorrow, or 47 was the high today. The temperature change only a degree warmer today than it was yesterday at this time. So the degrees from normal this morning on the low, it was about 2 degrees below that, and our high temp was 5 degrees warmer than average. As I mentioned, for the month, December was kind of a turnabout month. We started with really cold air, a 15-degree high there on the 14th of December, and then kind of pulled it out there with some 70-degree days last week and at the start of this week. But not a lot of rain. In fact, for the month, as I said, we're about 2.10 inches or a little more below normal for the rain. And our average temperature kind of evened out there because of the extremes spread across the month. Commute weather tomorrow is fine. It'll be partly cloudy with temperatures quickly rising into the 40s during the day. And if you watched the Rose Bowl parade, you saw the rain out there. Quite a bit of it still coming in from the southwest. Some of that energy will actually work across the southern plains and bring us a chance for cloudiness mainly tomorrow. As you saw, the rain will stay down there in Tennessee and northern Georgia and Alabama. Next week gets a little more interesting. We will likely see our best chances for rain coming up later in the week, perhaps Thursday and Friday. The European model, I think, also advertising a similar scenario there with rain chances best toward the end of the week there. I kind of let those roll by pretty quick. But anyway, later in the week, so we're talking a week from today, our best chances for rain. 28 degrees tonight, up to 40 tomorrow. Over the weekend, we will stay in that same range, temperatures near 40, lows in the middle 20s. Our outlook going into the middle of the month there, January 15th, we are expecting well above normal temperatures to return and a little bit wetter than normal too, which would indicate maybe some showers and thunderstorms next week to bring us some much needed rainfall here in the tri-state. Our pet pick tonight, again from Riley Seibert, but a different cat. This is Princess. I think there was another one called Chromeberry that kind of looked like that one. Anyway, always enjoy the pet picks on there, so keep them coming. And let's check out and see if you have any questions here for me in our first cast out here in the new year. All right. Well, there we are. And got a few of you commenting in. Happy New Year, everybody says. Well, I agree. Happy New Year, too. I'm going to have to step out here and blow my nose. Not very attractive, but necessary here. Oh, man. I'll tell you. I've had some kind of something going on with my nose. I don't know if it's the Christmas tree. I don't know if it's the Christmas spirit. I don't know what it is, but it's not COVID. It's not the flu. It's not any of the stuff you test for. It just, I've had like a cold, and it's coming back again. Let's stop talking about my gripes. I guess I'm talking about them, right? Nobody brought it up. We had a really cool picture today of a sun pillar that came from Dan Getty in Owensboro. And I was going to point out that sun pillars are in many ways akin to some of the other formations or things that we see in the atmosphere this time of the year, including sundogs, parhelions. You know, you get that little slice of rainbow up there in the sky. All of these created by light waves being refracted by ice crystals in a cloud base, typically stratus clouds or maybe cumulus or very light cirrus clouds down at the surface. Sun pillars more direct reflection. Sundogs, the angle there is a set 22 degrees of reflection from the angle of the sun's light coming in to it coming out, and that relies on hexagonally shaped ice crystals to create that effect. To some extent, we have those same ice crystals for a sun pillar. They may be oriented a little differently, though, for the way the Earth is lined up. Speaking of Earth lined up, we've added about 15 minutes of extra light in the afternoon already. And in January, expect to add another 41 minutes of light, February another 52. So that's nearly an hour and a half of extra light coming our way in the next month and a half. It'll be more noticeable. I mean, you may have noticed already that the sun is setting like at 4:45 as opposed to 4:31, which is where it was on the first day of the solstice. So we are making progress, but we still have to slog through January, February, and March, at least the first half of it, to get all the way through winter. Have a happy new year. Stay safe. Thanks for joining me tonight, and I will see you on 14 News at 10.